Just a bit of patience. I'm waiting for this coaching session on iRacing to go live to join. And I'm also trying to sort out a few other things. So yeah, just a bit of patience. I think session is going live in like 2 or 3 minutes, so it won't be long. Sorry for the wait. Right, I'm going to get a pot of water, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm going to get uh, I'm back, and I think, let me try to find the session. It should be here now. Let's update this. Wait a minute. Do I have a password for this? Password session passwords. Okay. Right. Let's see. It should be here. Name is Sim Coach. It's not coming up yet. Sim Coach. Yep, it's this one. Okay. What did I do? Just a second. My mouse is very sensitive. Here, this one. Okay. Car locked. Yeah. Okay. I think this is working. Let's close this. Let's close this. And I'm joining now. Okay. Good. Now I need to head out to Discord, and is this one? And the other thing that I want, oh gosh, what did I do to it? That annoys me a lot when I don't have it, is my gloves. Ah, gosh. Oh, okay. Found my gloves. Right.
Radio check.
Now we are in the session. Right. We are in the session. So now I need to find somewhere. Where's my Discord? Gosh. Discord. Right. Voice channels. Lobby. Right. In any minutes, Josh should come in. Gosh. Just waiting for him. Probably he's waiting for me to tell him that I'm in. Okay. Let's go for a few laps in the meantime, so I do something. Let's load this one. Yeah, it's 23 degrees, so it's quite low temps.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, dude. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Hear you loud and clear.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, mate.
Cool. So, have you started going round yet?
I just went out with the car.
Cool.
Why?
Yeah. Just head out for 5-6 lap. Get yourself warm up.
Okay.
I'm just looking through some of the telemetry already. I was looking through before we started the session, just to get a rough idea of where we're at, what we can improve on straight away.
Okay.
And we'll just get cracking, man, straight away. We'll just start working on some stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, so I'm going to do a few laps, try to get these tires a bit warm up.
Exactly, yeah. So I can see from Garage 61, your best lap at the moment's what, a 45.6?
Yeah, probably it should be better in here because lower temps here.
Yeah, I've put lower temps because I went into a 12-hour practice earlier, and it
Yeah.
was like 9:30 in the morning. It was 19 degrees, so I just thought if we do low temps, we've got a bit of grip, and we'll just work with that.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look through the telemetry. I'm gonna watch you while you're going around on the track. No
Okay.
pressure.
Yeah, no problem.
No
That's
pressure.
all right.
Just do your thing, man. Just do your thing and get warmed up.
I try.
Straight away from the telemetry anyway, I can tell there's one or two things that we can just improve on instantly.
Oh,
And that shouldn't be too hard. So straight away though, your lines are quite nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ah. Went too late
Easily
there.
done.
Yeah. I braked too late there, I think. But
On the cold tyres.
yeah, I think they're still cold, a little bit cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they need about, I'd say, 2 laps, maybe 2.5 laps.
Yeah. This turn, once the tires are warm up, I'm not sure if it's a third, second.
It's right on the borderline. I'd say when you're getting it fast and you're hitting it hard, I'd say it's probably third gear. If you need that little bit more turning and that little bit more bite, you can use second. It's very, very, very close. It's one of them. It's like a borderline thing. And maybe if you do want to use second, maybe use second as just like a turning agent, and then literally get straight back on the power into third. So you're not using the power of second. You're just using it to turn. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's see what sort of times you can do in these temps, and then if you beat your time, we'll go off the telemetry off that one. Yeah, nicely done.
split.
4-7 straight away, nice. I feel like I'll be able to help you a lot more because you've already clearly got all the basics. Like, you know what you're doing, you know how to drive. That's obviously not the issue here. Yeah, your lines are really, really nice. Yeah, you've got lovely lines. You're placing the car in all the right areas.
Mess with it. Got all the wrong gears there.
Just a couple more laps and then we'll get straight into it.
Okay.
I put a 2-hour session, so we've got a little bit of extra time. Oh, nice save. Nice save.
That's horrible.
That is really horrible, that corner, isn't it?
I never know. It's one of those corners I never know if. I always think, even when it feels okay, that I'm losing time there.
Yeah. I've worked out quite a nice line for it over the last couple of days, so I'll let you know what I'm doing there and see if it helps you a little bit.
Bit too safe there.
Safe's not bad on the entry as long as you get a really, really good exit. It's always worth sacrificing a tiny bit more time into the corner so you can absolutely nail the exits, you know, because that's where most of your time's going to come. Nice.
That was at 145.2.
Nice, you'll go through that.
Watch the track limits, please, Cesar.
Okay, nice. Would you say about 44.7, 44.9's about your pace, or
I think so.
let's do one more, see where we're at. Not a bit better there. Nice. The exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up in this one.
Nice. You're really good at getting the car stopped.
Nah. Yeah, I think 44.7.
Yeah.
I was up in the first sector by 2.5 tenths, but yeah.
Okay. So on a good lap, we're looking 44.5 possibly.
Yeah, probably. Got everything on my side. Yeah. About
Cool.
that.
So you just jump into the pits. I'm hoping the Garage 61 will update and I can get your latest lap.
Okay.
Let's have a look. And then we'll do a screen share and we'll go through some stuff.
Yes, 44.7.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about yesterday. What was 46 too with 40 degrees.
46.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is? Let me check. Okay.
Booting up. Teams.
Yeah.
Members. This is right on track. Yes, activity. It's not giving me the lap, the last lap because you're still on track. It says, but I'm not sure why.
The last lap I didn't cross the line. That's why probably.
44.7. Here we go. 44.7. Got it. Okay, so compare.
Let me get some drinks.
Share my screen with you in a second. I'm just getting our laps together so we can just work on some straight for that.
So.
Right. Okay, so if I share my screen.
Wait a second. While I'm looking.
If you go to our Discord.
Okay. Let me
And
take
I will.
this out so I can see it. Was that you?
Yep, that was me making that noise.
Okay.
So can you see my screen?
Uh, where is that?
So
Oh,
if you head over to the SimCoach Discord,
okay.
it says I'm live.
Yeah, watch stream. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I can see the.
Can you see the telemetry?
Yeah, let me make it bigger.
Nice. Okay. So I just did a little stint before we did our session. I got 42.8, so that's on full fuel.
Okay.
So we'll just compare these two laps and we'll just look for the obvious pointers at the start on where I'm clearly going faster and what you can implement to go faster or get closer to what I'm doing.
Mhm.
So we'll analyze it sector by sector. So first all,
Line.
basically, line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm taking a much tighter line. Obviously, on some laps you have got a little bit tighter, but we're
Yeah,
talking
that
about principle. We're talking
that
about principles here. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's a good point. It's just yeah, it's another one of these corners that I'm sort of guessing. I know from where to brake in that sort of little kink on the wall.
Yeah, around wherever it is, where are we braking, so you can see.
But yeah, I never feel complete confident because I always too scared of going wide.
Yeah. So can you see where my mouse is here?
Yeah.
on the right hand side where the brake trace is.
Yeah, yeah.
So look how much longer you're braking and harder you're braking compared to me. So you're taking a lot more speed out of the car there than you need to. So what I'd
Okay.
suggest for this one is that bring your braking area back a tiny bit, but
So,
do longer and lighter braking, and
okay.
it will balance the car so much more for here. Which means then in turn I'm getting on the throttle a lot earlier than you as well.
Okay, so brake a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so instead of
But
braking in the
not that much.
yeah, man, like we're talking fractions here, we're talking very small amounts, but do it for a bit of a longer period and a bit of a
Yeah.
and lighter pressure.
Yeah, to be honest, the last lap that I said I was 2.5 tenths.
Yep.
On only that corner, I was almost 2 tenths faster.
Yeah,
Because
nice.
I don't know what did I do in that. Well, it's a shame I didn't finish the lap.
Yeah, you must have done what we're explaining here. You must have just
But yeah,
took a bit less speed here and then took all the speed on the exit.
yeah,
Because that's one of the things I like to teach everyone is that especially on tracks like Sebring, the runs out of the corner are absolutely vital.
yeah.
Like they're so vital. So
Yeah,
I think
my fear on this corner is, like I said, going wide and also get the apex a bit too early. That makes me go wide. If
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So I'm always a bit like, yeah,
Just find
a
so
bit
instead
concerned
of
about
yeah, so like with the longer lighter braking that we're going to do here at the start of the corner,
that.
you'll have a roll period in the middle. Just let the car, settle itself down during the middle of the corner. Look how lightly I'm on the brakes there. We're talking 20%. I'm just letting the car cruise into the corner, and then as soon as I get to the point where the car's gripping, I'm getting straight back on the throttle.
Okay. Yeah, I need to practice that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, I like to work with principles which we can apply to corners everywhere, like on tracks, not just this track. Like every single track. So I'm always thinking ahead. So like first corner, we've got a nice little straight here, so we want to carry as much speed as we can out of there. And you can tell, the only reason I'm quicker through here is because I'm probably getting on the throttle a bit earlier than you and carrying a bit more speed through the corner.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's one thing to work on straight off is just take a little bit of less speed here and just try and carry on driving out of this corner here. So that's the first one straight off the bat. Second one here again. I noticed earlier that you're taking a correct line for this corner, but I don't think it's setting you up right for these next two corners. So I think when you're getting on the brakes here, just try and head in a little bit earlier. You can see my blue line there.
Yeah,
I'm taking a
lot
much tighter line. Yeah, and it's weird. There's like quite a lot of grip on the inside there, and it proper slows you down. Yeah. So you don't need to take this whole looping corner. We want to make this
I think
section as straight as we can.
I'm scared of the curbs. I think.
Yeah, 100%. No, I get that. But again, look, we're tight, but we're still taking a late apex.
Yeah.
Where my mouse is there, we're still taking a late apex. We're just sticking a little bit tighter than you are there.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Moving the car to the left a little bit as we're getting on the brakes, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So why don't we try that then? Let's not do too much in the first. Okay. We'll do it in like 4-5 lap stints.
Okay.
Firstly, I just want you to go and work on this T1. Just like think in your head, I want to be driving out the corner as fast as I can. Like so, sacrifice some speed, drive out the corner, and then here, you remember, just take a bit of a tighter line at T2.
Okay.
We were talking about. So let's try that first.
Okay.
If you make mistakes, don't worry. Mistakes are good because they'll help you learn.
Yeah.
Sebring is a very, very, very tough track, though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying the other day. That I mean, I know Sebring 12 is coming this weekend, but apart from that race, I was wondering. I don't know if Sebring is a good track to do this or not.
No, definitely. It's
a track like Monza that is a lot simpler.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But it's got a lot of very technical corners. This one, it's got a lot of different, interesting corners. So we'll just get through as many of them as we can today. I'm sure we'll get through a lot of it. But yeah, we'll just change a couple of small bits. I'm sure you're going to go faster than your 44/7. Yeah, so just remember turn 1, we just don't want to be hitting the brakes as hard. We want to be carrying a bit more speed in. But just bring your braking point back a tiny little bit.
Okay, let's try it. Well, anyway, I still got a bit cold tyres.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just take it steady the first lap or 2.
Yeah, they're not turning.
Yeah, but your principle was correct there. You lifted off the brakes, you let it roll, and you were tight towards the corner.
Yeah, got this truck. Still safe. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Calm down, girl.
She's a slidey one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It's cold.
What setup are you using, by the way?
Sorry?
What setup are you using?
Oh, I have one from Apex.
Apex, okay, fair enough.
I think it's an IMSA one.
Okay, cool.
So, I raced one with 44 liters.
Okay. Okay, I'm running a bit heavier. I'm running the 55 litre setup.
You want me to increase the fuel? So
No, you should.
we're
No, you're
the
all right.
same.
It's relative to you, isn't it? It's that we're working on you. We're not, you know.
I know, but
If you want the setup, I can share the setup with you.
let's see how it feels this time.
Yep.
You've just done a 155.0.
Yeah, 2 more.
How would you like to learn? Are you a visual learner, or are you? How do you like to do it?
I just go on the track and then I try to, I don't know, yeah, try to find time in the lap, and then after I sort of feel like, okay, I think I hit the wall now, I can find more time.
Do you think
I start looking at other people?
Yeah, do you think like following me would help at all, or I mean, I'm just trying to think what's best for you.
I never tried that, to be honest.
Or maybe watching me while I'm giving you a rundown of what I'm doing and thinking.
We can try that.
I'm just trying to think of, everyone learns differently.
Yep. Alright. Concentrating.
Yep. And then I think you've got a lot of time in the last corner as well. You've got, 2-3 tenths in the last corner.
Yeah, this last corner is a guesswork for me at the moment.
Yeah, there's something I can help you with there. We can make that a little bit more manageable.
That last lap was at 48.4.
Not bad. If you'd just had a tiny bit more patience on the throttle and then got on it full, you would have been absolutely nice apex. You'd have been absolutely perfect through there.
Funny enough, did I drop a gear or no?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
I don't think I dropped a gear in that turn 1.
What, did you go 3 and 6?
I think so.
Ooh. Another thing that might help you as well, just instead, like I do use 5th gear, but delaying the gear change down from 6th to 5th, like over.
Yes,
doing
that's something that I conscious about it. That I do the downshift too early, and it's something that Yeah, it's muscle memory. It's so hard to get
Yep.
rid of.
Yeah. I understand that. Were you in second coming out of there or third then?
Third, I think.
Third, yeah. Try and brake a bit earlier.
Yeah.
There's a 2 cone marker. That's roughly my braking point there. The 2 cone. You're braking just a bit after that, I think.
Okay.
So light braking here, down to 5th, let the car cruise in and then full power after. Nice attack.
I'll delete this.
Get a bit tighter here. Did you feel the grip then on the inside?
I think so.
Oh, it looked bloody brilliant. That whole first sector looked amazing.
To be honest, I didn't. Yeah, I'm up on the time.
That first sector was the best first sector you've done that I've seen. It was lovely. So, on the last sector, on the last corner, your middle sector's pretty decent. We'll work on that last. On the last corner,
I'm braking too late.
Yeah, you're braking too late, so just bring it maybe just a tiny bit before the 2 cones at the end, and then you want to take a late apex, but still get relatively close to the wall. Not too close, but fairly close to the wall. If you were to over-exaggerate it, it'd kind of look like a late V shape.
Okay. Alright, so brake early here.
Yeah, just a bit earlier and longer. Yep. Yeah, you just didn't take enough speed out. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. You just didn't take enough speed out the car, that's all. So attack T1 like you did last time, because it was impressive. That was lovely. Nice.
Yeah, that feels a lot better.
Yeah, you're looking really good through there. I'd say you could have... Oh, no, we'll go through that on the next lap. That's fine, yeah. There was only one small thing you could have changed in there, but that's just me being picky. It looked so much better though, dude. It looked so much more in control. Your lines were brilliant.
Too late.
Nice recovery.
I went down to first.
Nice exit.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nice exit, dude.
Well, for me, it was good.
No, it was not. It looked good. It looked really smooth. Okay, so 2 pointers for the last corner.
Yeah.
Brake at the same point, but brake in a bit of more of a straight line first. Don't turn in as early. Take a little bit more speed out the car. Don't turn in as much, and do all your turning towards the middle and late part of the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly. Oh, that's a good save.
To watch these track limits.
Don't crash. Don't want to warm up.
That is a phenomenal save. 44.6, nice.
Yeah, but in the first sector was half a second up.
Yeah, you know you've got a load of time there.
Yeah. Actually, my optimum now is 43.9.
Oh, nice, nice. And we've only changed a couple of little bits there.
That's true.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. There's still more. You've got loads more in that, I think. So yeah, last corner, kill a bit more speed. Have a bit of a rolling period to let the car settle and come round. As soon as it's starting to come round, start feeding the throttle on. You just need to brake for a little bit longer there, dude.
Yeah.
And stay this side of the cones. Yeah, man. Nice. You're getting there with that. Yep.
Too early.
I'd just say on that left-hander, you're just a tiny bit early. I'd say come over to the right a little bit more before the corner, sacrifice a bit of speed there, and really work on getting the run down this straight part here. Say you've got another 10th or so there.
Downshifting too early.
Yeah, and I think you can stay to the left-hand side a little bit more there before turning in too. So like hang it out left a little bit longer before giving you your turn in. I think you're making the corner a little bit too tight for yourself. So take a bit more speed out. That's it. And let the car come round. Wait. Now power out. Go on, power out. That was loads better. We've still got improvement. That was way better. You weren't bouncing around all the bumps on the outside.
Yeah. I went too early in the throttle.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
I'm annoyed. Ah.
Still just heading in a tiny bit too fast.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't think I'm breaking out of it.
Yep. It's all. This track is literally all about sacrificing your entry for a really, really good exit. This track is literally built around the principle on this track, I swear. It's all about the exits. That's all it's about. If you can nail that, you can be fast. So even like at the hairpins, man, like, you know, we want to be taking as late a apex as we possibly can, just so we can get like that full drive out of the corners. You know, even if we are on the throttle only half a meter earlier, it's still going to give us such a massive run down the straights compared to other people.
You've got half your fuel left.
Yeah, do 1 or 2 more laps, and then I'm gonna get you to jump on board with me, and I'm just gonna go through the track and just tell you what my brain thoughts are, and see if you can pick up any golden nugget information.
That was 145.8.
Nice, man. Nice and close to the wall there. Work on the exit on this left-hander.
One more.
Your last lap time was at 1:45.5.
Ah.
It booted me out the lobby. I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Are you ready to jump into the pits?
Yeah, I'm going to a bit now.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yep. My brakes have obviously changed. 1 second. Updated my firmware just before I came in. Oh wow.
Look out for the pit speed limit box in 370 meters. Okay, Cesar, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Dude.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Apparently I need to recalibrate my brake pedals and my Fanatec.
What happened?
So before I came into the lobby, I updated my firmware because in
Yeah.
in my telemetry, I was getting like little squiggles in the braking line.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, I'll check the firmware, and I updated them. But it's just changed like the sensitivity of them. So I just need to recalibrate. It'll only take me a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
There we go. Should be sorted now. Yeah, we're good.
Now I'm with 55 liters.
Okay.
Yep.
What's... See if this works.
The pit exit looks clear.
Wow. Complete opposite now. What the hell? Oh.
They feel weird.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, the snappy. Oh, I didn't need this. Let me see what it feels like at the hairpin.
Do you want me to follow you or you want me to watch you?
Just watch.
Oh, right. Let me get out of the car then.
But it's going to be no good if my brakes are messing up. It's just towards the back end of the brake in the right snappy. Oh.
It's something that you can change in the setup, like stop for a while.
Yeah, I'll just have to do it after we've done our lesson. Yeah, it's more just like it's just towards the back end of the braking. I just need to dial that out a little bit. That's all. It's funny because I've genuinely got a really nice brake setting just before we'd come in, because I plugged my pedals in via USB. It wasn't recognizing it for some reason. I was doing it via the data cable. I plugged it in, changed some settings, like, oh, they feel nice. Updated the firmware, kaput.
Yeah. Something similar happened to me like a month ago. I went in and I had to set up the wheel, everything. The base, the wheel,
Right, bloody
pedals,
hell.
and the pedal feels so weird after that.
Yeah.
So I had to start from 0 until I feel okay. Yeah, that feels normal now.
Oh god, yeah. They feel completely different, but I can tell if I got used to it, they feel like it'd stop the car instantly, sort of thing. Wow. Right, so let's get the rest of this lap done and then. We can get a flyer in. Yeah, so try and watch what I'm doing. I'll just over exaggerate what I'm doing on the last corner.
Okay.
And try and have a look at what I'm doing here. I'm just listening to all the car sounds as well. So, long light braking. See that? I didn't get on full throttle there till I was nearly on the left-hand side of the track, but I was feeding the throttle on over time.
Okay.
Lightly. Yeah, these brakes are insane. Over here to the right a bit more, I'd say, because you're taking a bit of a tighter line there. You see how I headed over to the right-hand side a bit more to open it up. Try this in second gear as well and see what you think. Try get a roll into the corner like that and then power out. It's really nice on the traction.
All in second, not you don't go to third.
No.
Okay.
What, for the hairpin?
No, the previous one.
No, second for the hairpin. You're doing it in first, the hairpin.
Yeah, I'm doing it first as hairpin.
Yeah.
Second, okay.
Yeah, give it a shot, because once I'm just putting in a bit of a better lap, I'm just, I want to explain a couple of things to you, because there's this thing I do in the LMDA, it's like a roll period. And I feel if you can get that, it'll just give you an extra couple of tenths and balance in the car, and you'll find it really easy. Have you ever heard me speaking about granny mode?
Yeah, I watch
Jamie's stream.
Jamie's stream. I don't know how I ended up there because I was going through YouTube and he just came up. I thought, yeah, let's watch this. It just was by chance. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about his channel or anything.
Fair.
For Benson, 143.6.
Yeah, you were telling him to brake early, but to then build speed based on that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can get this corner right this time.
So that last corner, do you do it all the way in second?
Yeah.
Or you went to third before the entry of the corner?
1 sec. We'll review it in a second.
Oh, okay.
Finish this lap.
Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm just getting confused on which corner you're talking about, I think.
No. Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the cleanest. How much I'm driving out the corner?
Yeah.
Right. It's 43.0. It's not too bad.
For Benson,
So yeah, I mean,
153.1.
I'm just gonna go over, I'm just gonna take a really slow lap now and just go over some pointers that I'm thinking about when I'm driving up to these corners. So here.
Sorry, I'm
Here.
an idiot. I was watching on replay.
What's that? Sorry, dude.
I was watching on replay.
Oh, right.
I forgot to press.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's why it got more confusing with the corners. Why I was asking.
Yeah. That's why we were getting confused.
You were 10 seconds ahead.
Can you see me now? Are we live?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
live? Can you see me wobbling my wheel?
yeah. Now we're live.
So,
I'm live.
Okay, cool. So you know what to do here now. You know what the principle is with this corner. The earlier we're getting on the throttle here, the better. Obviously, because we're taking more speed out the corner.
Yeah.
I'm like when let me go back here a little bit. Let's do it. Let's just do a super slow version. Yes, I know. Oh. Okay.
What happened?
I've just been disqualified.
What, of the whole session?
Yeah, hopefully I can clear penalties. There we go. That was lucky.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what you're doing at the first corner.
Yeah.
We're looking for longer, lighter braking. Our apex is obviously on the inside of this corner, and we want to be on the power, before the apex if possible.
Yep.
As soon as we've done that, obviously we want to be heading out to use all the track, which you're good at. You're absolutely fine here. I feel like you just need to work on it rather than anything else. I think you're quick there. You just need to keep practicing it.
Yeah.
Your new line through here is working really well for you, I feel. As soon as I'm getting on the brakes, I'm heading over to this sort of direction. Not too tight, but all the way over here, my apex is there, where that corner is.
Okay.
This
is all in second. This next, like, S shape.
Yep.
So you're in second here.
Yeah, pretty much in second, maybe third once I've come out of this right-hander. Depends how much speed I've took.
You move to third and then second again.
Yeah, but I also feel like sacrifice a little bit on the corner behind us on the left-handers, just so you can get your car over to this section here. Because I feel like you're... you won't be able to see my mouse.
I'm more in the middle.
Yeah, I'm more in the middle, which is just making this left-hander a bit tighter. Yeah. So usually on a good lap for me, I've come into this corner and my car's got into this position, and I'm pretty much like off throttle and just letting the car like cruise round, and then I'm like feeding the throttle onto the apex there, and then driving out the corner. Do you see what I mean?
Yep.
So it's all, like I said, it's what I mean. Like the further back we can bring that acceleration point, the more and more speed we're gonna get. Because in the end of the day, we've just got a big long straight here. So the more speed we can carry down that straight, the better.
Yep.
Here, I'm going through in second gear. So, my braking point just before the white line. Okay. I'm braking for it straight for a long time, and then I'm coming off the throttle. I'm trying to roll the car into... I'm not trying to brake, then get straight back on the throttle. I'm, like, rolling the car into the corner to keep the momentum. Because if you catch the momentum right when you hit the apex and you're in second gear, it will absolutely fling you out this corner, man. Like with the second gear traction. So it's like... that little roll period that I have when I come off the brakes is to like it's like to induce momentum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to carry
instead
on.
Of killing. Yeah.
Carry on the speed through the corner.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah, and that principle that we've just spoke about there is exactly the same for this next one. Because I see what you're doing. You're going up to the corner. You're braking really hard, and you're really good at that. That's awesome. But you're killing that that end speed, that little minimum mid corner speed that you need. Yeah. So like. My thought process is like brake hard, down into second, come off, roll, feed. Yeah.
The same for this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This next corner, I feel like you're doing.
Sorry, the previous one.
Yep.
Stop here a second. The previous one. Where is your braking point? That one. When you start braking.
So it's like there's the first white line.
I brake. I think you have the first cone. I brake in between the first and the second cone, but more close to the second. I think. I don't know
Okay.
if that
Yes,
is
sir.
too late or not.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm getting a better exit than you, because you're breaking that fraction later than I am, and I'm able to focus on getting that run out, whereas you're still
Yeah, you get a
waiting to get on the
better
front.
exit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I'm just saying, like, I sacrifice a little bit more on the entry, where I'm
yeah,
going to lose less time and really, really focus on driving out the corner.
yeah. Fair enough.
Um, this corner you're really good at. I'd just say once you've got your braking point, you're kind of doing this a bit early. Just try
Okay.
and get it, a little bit later if you can.
So
Um,
your turn is almost at the end of the curve.
yeah, like kind of. It's just get a feel for it. But I'm just
Okay.
saying, try and maybe a tiny bit of a later apex, and then
Okay.
again, you want to be on the power as early as you can out of here. Maybe before the apex or whatever if you can.
Okay.
Um, Here's pretty self-explanatory. All I
Yeah.
would say is that sometimes you're a little bit wide on this part here. You're like over here, whereas you could be here, like this.
Okay. Yeah. It's just
Um,
sometimes those the curves on the corner they hit the car quite hard.
yeah.
When I
Um,
maybe I'm taking too much.
yeah, just take a little bit of it, yeah, but just get
Yeah.
tight on the second part of the left-hander.
Okay.
This right-hander where I'm parked here, I feel like sometimes you're going a little bit hot and your car's like way over here,
Mhm.
and like you're struggling to get round this part, which is then making you struggle for this next for the right-hander, sorry, because you're kind of like doing that and then forcing it back over here,
Yeah.
whereas I'm sacrificing a bit more in the first right-hander and then getting my car more into this area and prepared for this corner. And
Yeah.
again,
I'm not uh probably that consistent in that section. Yeah. Sometimes it's probably all to do with where I'm in the entrance of that section where maybe I'm not consistent where I'm braking there.
okay, we can have a look at that then.
So
And then for this corner,
yeah.
this sort of line, cruise, and then you want to start feeding it on before the middle of the corner, like that, and driving out. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take like a bit of a faster lap,
Okay.
but just things we just spoke through. I won't go too fast, but just like this sort of pace. Apex there. Drive over to this part of the circuit, let it cruise, and then start feeding the throttle on and drive all the way out there. Get the roll, and then start feeding the throttle on in the middle of the corner. It's only a slight amount, but getting that early throttle, even if it's 5%, 10%, starts getting the car moving. Get the roll. And flat out all the way around here. Remember, stick it left here a little bit longer. Like that.
Okay.
Ooh, keep these a little bit tighter here. So you can get on this one here like that.
Where you brake here?
So just before the 2 cone there. I'll tell you what a good thing to do is let me get out of my rig. I'll go back to my desk and we'll analyze my fastest lap and you can have a look at my braking points.
Okay.
So we just get my gloves off. Lap 43. I'm going to share my screen again. So share my screen, iRacing simulator. There we go. Oh, damn. My microphone off.
Yeah.
Right. Can you see? Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, what view do you think you'd get the most information from?
We can try with the cockpit CPU.
You want to try cockpit?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I know this sounds like a silly question, but do you ever like really listen to what the car's doing? Like, you know how it sounds when you're coming out of certain corners and stuff.
Yeah, especially with it. Try to pay attention to the tires.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and sometimes when you come out of a corner and you've drove out of it properly, you can tell like the revs are a lot higher than you know what they usually are, sort of thing. I had a lesson last night with a guy in the F3s, and he couldn't see where the pace was, and I was just saying like, you know, all it is I'm getting on the throttle a bit earlier here, and like listen to how much different the car sounds compared to you. And he's like, oh yeah, I understand that. And then he picked up another tenth or two from that as well, which is really
Okay.
interesting. So you know, it's just racing's just a big bunch of information that we're building up.
No, it's a
You know what I
lot.
mean? Like
It's a lot of things that you have to manage to put all together, and
exactly, yeah. It's just a big puzzle. It's just a big puzzle, and if we
yeah.
can just make some tools to make that easier for us, then you know, so be it. So I'm just gonna play, and if you want me to pause, just pause. We'll go back. We'll review the corner. We'll talk
Okay.
about it. Um, yeah. So here we go. You see how far over to the right I am there?
Yeah.
Like I'm like kind of heading to this area here.
Yeah.
And that can you hear that rolling that cruise point there around there? It's like I'm just waiting for the grip. Listen. Bad corner there.
Yeah.
So, did you see that roll period that I had going into there again? That was a bit of a better
Yeah.
example. So I'm braking, you know, around this area here,
Yeah.
rolling off the brakes, and then I'm letting the car, no acceleration, no braking, just letting the car turn and using that momentum. It was only tiny, you can see it there. It was only a tiny amount, but it makes such a massive difference. And again, I'm on the throttle. You know, I'm starting to feed the throttle on very early again there, look. You know, so I'm starting to feed the throttle on before we're getting even round the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why it's like this is where the granny mode comes in. This is prime example granny mode. It's, you know, braking in a straight line and sacrificing all the hard brake. Because when you come here, you're coming in hard. You're braking
Yeah.
hard here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're putting a load of stress under the car. So let's say, right, let's for example, you're coming in here and you're putting 100% stress on the car. When you get to there, you've got that to deal with. Whereas if I'm only putting 80% stress on the car or 85% stress, I've got a free 15% here of like balance or comfort.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that sort of principle.
Yeah.
So I'm just like I would explain to people like, oh, where's your braking area? I'm like, I'd say your braking area is more of a preparation zone than it is a braking area. Like
Like
it,
go
you,
full on.
yeah, you're preparing the car for the next corner. Do you know what I mean? Like whether you need to be hard on the brakes, soft on the brakes, long on the brakes, it's just a preparation zone. So like for this one for me is you can see like look at my braking watch. I'm like 75, 80% maybe for the majority of it. You know, I'm not slamming on it hard. I'm just letting the car come to me towards the corner. And again, it's just a simple principle. I'm just getting on the throttle way earlier. Look, that's all it is. There.
Yeah. You're
So I mean, like, yeah, you'll be getting on the throttle here or maybe here. You know,
Yeah.
I'm getting on a couple of tenths earlier, which is just increasing all my speed down this area here.
Go back again on this clip.
You sure?
A bit more. Yeah, about here. I want
Okay.
to see your
Can I see
braking
it
here.
full pace?
Uh, yeah, put it full pace and then go again and we put it in slow motion.
Okay.
Okay.
I could have probably been on the brakes a little bit later there, to be fair. But I was trying to show how we can still be fast, getting a 43.0 by just applying some principles of driving out of the corner. That wasn't really a push lap, there's probably another half second, maybe 6/10 in that. Maybe even more, on a good lap when the fuel drops off. But like you can see, just throttle. And the only reason I want to do that is because we've got all this straight down here. Look how long we're on the throttle for. So every track you go to, if you can break that up in your head as well, you think, like what sort of, like, let's say Monza, for example, you've got a chicane at turn 1.
Yep.
Like, what would be the point flying into the first part of the chicane so you screw up the second part and get no run down that straight? You'd prefer to just kill all the time in the first part of the chicane, lose a tenth, and then gain 4/10 on the exit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always like that. So I've got a late gear change down to third as well there. So I'm going down to fourth, waiting, and then down to third at the last. Can you hear it? See how late that was?
Yeah, so now you're in third there.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm hovering the throttle on the curb to keep a nice balance. Look.
Okay, right. Yeah, I used to, at the beginning when I was trying to weeks ago when I tried to find time, I used to do all these in fourth.
Okay.
On a very, low fourth. Obviously,
Yep.
obviously it doesn't. It's not the way. But yeah, I normally drop to third later on, probably because being used to doing fourth.
Yep.
So yeah, I normally drop in third after this first part of the corner.
Here after this part.
Yeah,
So like here.
yeah. I
Yeah,
drop to
yeah, yeah.
third there.
Yeah, get it down into third before here.
Okay.
And as soon as we're on that curb, like we want to start getting not on the throttle but balancing. You can see like I'm putting a tiny bit on.
Yeah.
Because obviously once we come out of here and we start catching the grip, we drive around the second part. It's only a brief amount of full throttle, but we're still nearly there.
Yeah, it's try to balance the throttle the whole.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whole section.
Exactly. And I'm cutting this really tight here. Look.
Yeah.
And look at my car position going into this part here.
Yeah, so you're already almost. Yeah.
Like that. So I'm heading in this direction here.
Yeah, you don't need to force the car to go there.
Oh. Oops. Wrong button. Where were we?
You're already almost there.
And again, my only brain process thought here is, what's the earliest point I can get on my throttle?
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to sacrifice a little bit of time here in this area because it's irrelevant to us. This isn't like a place where we're going to make any time. This is just a preparation area for this important corner here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this over the space of a lap, this area is absolutely insignificant. So this again is just a preparation area for that. So do all you can in this area to get your car here, sacrifice this bit, so you can 100% get the best possible exit from here. Because again, all we've got after is a big mac off straight. Look, and I know it sounds simple, and it is simple principles.
You go. We said before, just before this section, we dropped to third on the entrance of this. And then you do in third. Since at the point you go down to third, you keep in third, and then you go to fourth for very little
No.
bit, or not? Or you keep it
Hang on,
all
I
in
might do
third?
it. Let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. Yep, there you go.
Okay, you
On the
go.
exit of there.
All right, you go to fourth and then drop back again to third, I guess.
Yeah, so fourth's like more for the balance as well, like, and so it doesn't top out as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can see like around this part here, there's very little input. I've got like a
Yeah.
balanced throttle,
Yeah.
you know, around this part here. Look, and I'm just preparing myself for this here. It's all I'm thinking. How can I get on the throttle the earliest here and the most balanced? Drive. And if you can go around the track and do like 3, 4, 5 laps of just being slow and just being conscious of, you know, getting that really, really early throttle, finding the balance, you genuinely will find a lot of time.
Okay.
Because like your lines are brilliant. You're quite clearly confident on the brakes, which is amazing. You've already got like a lot of skills there. I feel like you just need to just maybe loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. Don't overdrive it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it. It doesn't need to be hard. This, you know, we've only got 3 things to do. We've got a braking area, we've got a turning zone, and then we've got a throttle area. You know, when we're thinking about it like that, it's just 3 things that we need to do, and you know, we can make them repeatable and we can make them easier and easier and easier if we think about them in the right context.
All right. Yeah. Let's see the last corner again.
Yep. Listen to the car.
So you're in third in that.
Yeah, but listen how short I'm in third.
Yeah.
I'm already in fourth before I'm driving out the corner. There.
Okay.
So I'm already in fourth now.
Yeah. You just half a second in third, if that.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, and look where my car is. I'm pointing.
Yeah, it's very
you know,
close to the wall.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, I was saying to you earlier that I watched a little bit. I was on my phone watching a little bit of Ollie's stream. I realized he goes a lot closer to the wall than I was doing.
Exactly. So you can see here, this is what my line's looking like.
Yeah, I'm a lot wider here than me.
Yep. You're coming out over here. You can see, and then as soon as you start feeling that car pulling into this area here, this is when we start feeding the throttle on. I mean, look, I'm already on the throttle there. Look.
Okay, yeah, I was braking a lot later.
Yeah, way too late.
I'm not backing the throttle way, way probably after the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. But that's exactly the same principle we spoke about on all the other corners. Okay. It's just sacrificing your time on the entry to get a better exit. Yeah. It's simple as that, isn't it?
Okay. All right.
So we've got a load to work on.
Yeah. It's scary.
Well, it's not. It's
no,
like
it's good. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good. It's positive because you know you can get there. You know you can do it. You've already got the skills to do it. You just need to, like loosen up. Let's just.
Okay.
Let's just see.
Yeah. Let's try the granny mode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, granny mode. The exits. It's all about the exits. All about the exits. And if you don't get the exit, tell your brain off. Be like, why didn't I get that exit? You know, like have a I've always got a dialogue going on with myself when I'm racing. You know, I'm always quizzing myself into the corners. I'm like, did you do that right? Did you come out of it right? Did you carry the right amount of speed in the middle of the corner? Blah 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 blah. You know, it's just having a checklist in your head as well.
Yeah, we always talk with Mark. I've been, you know, I think on iRacing we've been racing together since GT Sport. We started both in GT Sport, and then we got computers at the same time. We got PCs at the same time.
Oh, brilliant!
And we go into iRacing. We have that Ollie to blame. And yeah, because we were watching and said, oh, that's so cool, those endurance races are so cool, we should do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got it together, and we always talk about that, about the, you know, try to find the difference. I think how they do it, how they're 2 seconds faster.
Yeah, no, it's annoying, isn't it? Because we're like that with some people as well, you know, in the top split dudes.
And it's so difficult to find the difference, because obviously the obvious thing is to go and say, oh, let's see the braking point and this and that, and is it? But I'm braking at the same point.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's difficult to see it, but yeah, no, that's great. Okay, I'm going out. That's all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to fix my microphone because it's fallen off again, and then I'm going to go out and do some laps myself.
Okay, let's see how it goes, Granny Mountain.
All clear, push now.
Feel like if I go out and do some laps, you know I'm not watching you, so there's no pressure.
That's all right. Too late.
Let the car come to you, man. Remember the cold tyres?
Yeah, it's cold tires. I forgot for a second.
Slow down, give back some time.
Even with cold tires, I was faster than before.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. It's always a good sign. Oh.
I don't know why I went to.
Okay, Cesar, you need to watch the track limits.
When I hit too high, I think. Anyway.
Oh. My fiance just brought me my tea in. Nice chicken curry. I'm gonna go put this thing in the 42s.
Touch the wall. Just start again.
Pit exit is clear, push now.
too hard. Looking for a screamer there as well.
Yeah.
How are you getting on?
I have to restart because I touched the wall, so I'm still with full tires. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the lines.
Yep, just build it up, man. Lap by lap. And granny mode's great for like fuel saving. It's good for the start of the race when you've got nerves, because you know, granny mode means full control. It's so good for so many different things.
Mind these track limits, please, Cesar.
are you getting on, dude?
Fighting with it.
Jump back out in a sec.
That's alright.
I just wanted to give you 5-6 laps by yourself, see how you felt.
Yeah, I need a lot of practice to get used to, or to get rid of what I was doing wrong. You know, the muscle memory.
At least you've got the knowledge now to understand what was, what was there stopping you losing that, half a second, or whatever it is. At least you know the problem now and you can work on it.
Yep.
Sector 2 is 0.3, slower than your best.
Yeah. Crash.
Just jumped on board then as well. Your initial line into the corner was brilliant. I think you needed just to scrub a little bit more speed and just be a bit more patient on the throttle. You only, you want to be on the throttle when you're feeling the grip coming back to you and you can drive out the corner, even if it's, 15-20% throttle.
Push, push, push.
You don't have to slam it on, just build it up.
Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to fight with the things I should be doing.
And your brain.
And my brain, yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Coordinate everything. And
yeah.
Sometimes I feel, I'm too late now on the throttle.
That's it, man. Just like your first couple of outlaps, just really, really exaggerate the granny mode, and then build it up from there. What a save that was, and build it up from there.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Don't be scared of turning in that corner as well. I feel like you were hesitant to turn a bit there, like you didn't want to turn the car anymore because you thought it would spin.
Only because of the cold tires.
Yeah.
Cold tires again.
We'll come to you after this lap.
Yeah, in one of the laps that I think I did really well, that last corner, I was almost 4/10 faster there.
Wow.
And actually my relative, not my relative, the optimum went down almost 3 turns.
Crazy.
Sector 1 is 1.4.
That's it.
Your best.
Try that in second though, dude. Try that corner in second. Yeah, you were in first there, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't look.
That's cool.
I've been doing it in second, but this time I didn't even think about it. Back to first.
Cesar, to watch the track limits.
Too early.
Cool though. I can see you prepared yourself a lot better for the corner though. You were much smoother in the entry area.
Yeah.
So let the speed out, wait for the car to come to you. Wait and then drive out. That's it, man. Yeah. Just be a little bit more patient, get a little bit closer to the wall, and you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that, mate. You're gonna nail it. Just take a little bit more speed out when you're in your braking zone, like scrub a little bit more speed. So, you know, enter a little bit slower, basically. Second gear, remember? That looked pretty good. Nice work, nicely done.
Yeah, that was
Nice and smooth.
that feels alright.
So remember, man, just take a bit more speed out, so going a little bit slower, and have some patience on the throttle. Wait till the corner comes towards you, and then start feeding the throttle on.
I just realised for a second I'm so far away from the wall.
Yep.
I wasn't even
I think you-
thinking about that.
Yeah, you just went. I think you still went in a tiny little bit too hot, but just remember next time.
Off your best.
Go. Enough to the right.
Yep.
So many things to
Good spot.
remember.
Good spot. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, we've only got one lesson, so I just wanted to give you as much
I
information
know.
as possible. You know. But you'll find, dude. We'll have this lesson. You'll have a break today. You'll come back tomorrow, and you'll still be thinking about it, and things will just settle in. Things will
Yeah.
come to you naturally. They will. They'll happen. You're really good there. Nice and consistent.
To watch the track limits.
Bit tighter here. Get tight. That's it.
No. Ah!
Right. Little bit heavier on the braking here, or bring your braking zone back a tiny little bit. Just you need to take out a little bit more speed. You're going in a tiny bit too hot. Mate, that's so much more. That's perfect. That is literally the entry I want you to achieve every single time. You see how like casual and smooth it was on the entry there?
Yeah.
And then you can really nail the exit. And then you can building pace on top of that entry then. I'm getting a bit tighter there, dude, as well. Nice exit.
Yeah, that was nice.
And it's all because you got over to the right-hand side.
Yep.
Second gear again. See if you can keep the momentum rolling.
Yeah,
Sector 1 is a 10th off your pace.
Okay.
spray a bit more at the end.
Limits, please, Cesar.
enough tracks there.
Don't worry about it. You're pushing. You can reel that back in once you've nailed down your lines and stuff. That was much better, man. The messes were way better. You just needed to bring your braking zone back a little bit. Yeah, that's it. The S's were great. It was just the final part. You just, yeah. You know what you did though, 'cause you were like straight on it. You were like, yeah, I know what I needed to do. Get turning. There you go, man. Drive out.
Yeah.
Your principle was brilliant though, there, man. You really, honestly.
Yeah, got bent steering, I think, or not.
A lot closer to the wall.
We've been called into the pits by the stewards.
Yeah, I think you got bent steering.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, a lot of times when I do my practice sessions, I hit that point where, you know, it's never good to try to do, you know, 2 hours practice, or at least for me.
Yeah.
So, and then I come off of the rig, and then maybe even go to sleep and think about it. The next day, I get a little bit, or I find some time or something clicks.
Maybe. What are you saying that you're done then? You don't want to do any more laps?
I'm happy to go to do a few laps, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm not let's put it this way. I wasn't thinking about this session. I wasn't thinking I do my laps, my best laps, then I listen to your tips, and then I will go again. Necessarily, I will, you know, get faster. Maybe I can, but I don't know. At least for me, sometimes I need more time to work the whole thing in my head.
Yeah, and think about it. Yeah, of course, man. That's totally understandable. People work differently. You know, a lot of people work differently. Some people work like you do, and some people don't. So
sometimes I watch Ollie, and I still can't. I think he's so talented because I still can't understand how he, for example, when he got those new pedals, he had new bass, new pedals. That the bass wasn't even set up or anything.
Yep.
He wasn't even in high torque, and he still was competitive.
He's a genius. I think the kid's amazing. I really do. I think he's got so much talent. I'm just like you. I think he's brilliant.
But yeah, I'm completely opposite. I change the pedals or change something in the pedals. I need 2 days to get used to.
Yeah. No, I get that. Oh, you caught me out there.
Yeah, I forgot about the cold tires.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. Sector 1 time's okay.
Keep getting up on your time.
I'm getting some purples, but
Nice.
I need to get better at the hairpin.
That lap was at 145.4. You're currently 0.8 off your best. Mind these track limits, please, Cesar. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Right, you bugger.
Sector 1's quick. Sector 2 time is okay. That time was 1:44.9. Sector 3 is 0.5, slower than your best. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best. That lap time was 1:44.4. Check a out, P2.
Ah.
Finished already.
Yeah, just crashed. I did a little improvement.
Oh, did you get a faster time? Nice! 2/10.
44.4.
Yes, on the last lap as well.
Yeah, it's slowly. Previous to that lap, I started noticing that my sectors were going green.
Nice.
But even in that lap, I can't remember what corner wasn't good.
But at least you at least you know where the mistakes are.
Yeah, I think the previous lap was better than that one, but I had a horrible exit from that S section.
Yeah.
Before the back straight.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I had a horrible. I lost 7/10 there.
Ouch. And what was your lap time in the end?
I can't remember. I need to check.
$44.8.
So it could be a 44.1.
That's a completely different lap time. But the best thing about it all is that you can see it. You know, you can see the time. If you can see it, you can get it. You know.
Yeah, I've been more consistent in this last corner. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I've been a lot.
What's your speed? Engage
I think
limiter, box in,
carrying better lines and trying to figure out, the throttle application.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm happy with that.
100 meters.
No, that's brilliant, man. I've really enjoyed the session.
Yeah, it was good.
But just, everything we've gone over.
It's the whole thing. I think you mentioned this at Jamie's. The whole thing to sort of discontract, like go backwards and say, okay, let's try to tell your body and your muscles to forget about, what you've been doing, and
That's the end
and start over again.
Yeah.
Not from zero, but yeah.
Yeah, with a couple of bits, 100%. It's a very good thing to do. But obviously you've picked it up quickly. Just keep working on it and just keep doing your thing.
I need to put obviously more time or practice and see.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of Sebring 12, but yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I was kind of just trying to teach you, how not just to drive Sebring, but how to think about the corners that are coming up next, or the straights, or whatever, and how we'd sacrifice time in certain areas to gain it in other areas.
Yeah, the thing is, even when I was watching, I don't know if that was a session with Jamie or not, but when I was watching that, I thought, oh, that's a very interesting concept. But you kind of push yourself. Okay, let's try it. I was trying it, but you want to see results on your lap times, and you don't get it. You don't get the results straight away. I thought, I don't know, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. It's a frustrating thing, but you're doing it all right. And now obviously you've got the thinking to keep going with that, keep going forward.
Yeah.
And I'm always on Discord, so if you ever need me, you can ask me a question. I'm not going to be charging you for it, so just give me a shout anytime you want, and I'll be there for you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much.
All right, dude.
Great.
Yeah, no problem at all. I really appreciate your time.
No, I appreciate yours. Brilliant.
All right, dude.
Thank you for everything.
Okay, no problem, man. I'll speak to you soon.
I will let you know how the lap times go.
Sure. And if you need a recap for 5-10 minutes, just give me a shout. I'll sort you out.
All right, mate. Thank you.
Okay, dude.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that was a coaching session with Josh Benson. Wow, gave me a lot to think about, and a lot of, like I was saying before, a lot of time we try to think how these people are so much faster, and it's a complete, no, not a complete, but it's quite a different, approach and how to get there. So yeah, a lot to work from it and see if it's frustrating when you try to follow the advice and you see that your lap time's still not good. You make a mistake here and there and it's still not good. It's very easy to think I just go with my old ways. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it uh, uh, yeah, a few more hours this week of practice and see how I get on. All right, guys, that's all for today. Okay, dinner time for me. Um, and I will let you know how I get on with the rest, with my lap times and rest of the week. Where am I? Okay, all the best. See you next time. Bye bye.